Where was the aha moment when you're in a diagnostic thinking group and you're like, okay, I got it. I got the plan.
Yeah.
Tell me about that place.
Yeah. So I would say that the first few sessions, I was just sitting, I was observing. I did participate in the sessions, but it wasn't until you did me that I truly bought into the program. And so, I remember that day super clearly, sitting in that conference room and having the conversation where going through my problem. And I don't know if you remember, but I was on the verge of like, I need to quit. I
Yeah.
need to leave the
Mhm.
company.
Yep.
I need to go do something else with my life. And I don't know what that is, but it's hindering my personal life with my family, my kids, my husband, and it's hurting me professionally. And I walked out of that conference room, took the weekend to really think about it. And then it was again, I went into my boss's office and I said, okay, I'm giving you a heads up, but I don't think the company has what I need in terms of a future. And I think that this is my heads up, but I'm probably going to start looking for another job. And it really opened the door to, okay, what do you really want? What do you want in terms of development?
Mm.
And then the other piece of guidance was to set a timeline associated with
Mhm.
that. And I was able to do that right off the bat that very next Monday with my boss and say, okay, 6 months, you get 6 months to really make something happen. And in that 6 months, I'm refreshing my resume, I'm making connections, and I'm working towards it. So let's work together. And thankfully, I do have a really great boss. I actually have the same boss that I had then,
Oh,
even
okay.
still.
Good.
Um, and so his ability to make things happen, I definitely admire, because I know in a corporate world it is very hard to make these things happen. But when you have someone who does believe in you and wants you to be there, and you have HR and you have your leadership teams supporting you, then things
Mhm.
can happen. And they were able to fulfill everything that I wanted to happen.